Welcome to the latest edition of Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts, where almost no subject is off limits. Now, here are your hosts, Boomer Diane Faith and Millennial at Heart, Stanley Roberts.
You to start us off. He always does this to me. Do you guys notice? Always. Last Sunday it was the audio. Hi guys.
No, it wasn't. I did it on purpose this time.
You always do it on purpose.
Yes, I know.
What's up? Happy Sunday. Happy last Sunday of September. It is the last Sunday of September.
No, because
it is officially fall.
I had an extra Sunday next week.
No, you didn't. Oh, September 31st?
Yeah.
Nice.
You remember? The 31st day of September?
The 31st of September. Oh, yeah, with the bread. With our bread, the sticker said.
Yeah, our bread expires on 31st.
Yeah. So we already ate that bread up, though.
Oh, yeah. We had bread that expired on September 31st.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because my mic was turned that way.
Oh.
See the difference?
No.
You didn't notice the difference?
No.
I did.
What's up, John? What's up, V John?
Oh, wait. John showed up on time this time. He didn't show up at the end.
Oh, he showed up at the end last time.
Yeah. Hey, guys. Stay on for another hour. Nah, I'm good.
John was hoping that I didn't make it. He wants to take over for me. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
No, John, why are you just now there?
Wait, I know. Did you notice that too?
That was a heck of a delay.
No, I'm behind. Hold on.
Okay, you just pushed the behind button.
I guess, yes.
All right, guys. We are here. We are square, and we're here to take up beer.
Oh wow! It looks like my laptop is like taking up my entire face.
You know, you have to. Well, you know why? Because you have it on.
I have it on the riser.
Yeah.
Is this better if I? Ooh, did I break it?
Yeah, it sounds like it. You broke it.
Did I?
No, you didn't break it.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Sorry.
See, now you know why she's a boomer.
Actually, this is true. I feel like I am a boomer when it comes to things like that. Mm-hmm. I try to be all like technically.
So if you guys didn't know it,
savvy.
We were hanging out at the world's greatest street fair in all of California.
Well, I hung out for it 2 days in a row.
Because you
only got to do it one day. I got to do it 2 days.
Because you're a glutton for punishment.
Punishment?
Did your feet don't hurt?
No, not at all.
You got sunburn?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I got.
All right.
My arms and my face got a little tanned. Yes. So we went to Fog Fest this weekend in Pacifica.
We went to the Fog Fest. We didn't go to Folsom or Cold Street.
No, and Fog Fest, there was no fog.
Have you ever been to Folsom Street Fair?
I have not. I don't think so. Is that San Francisco?
That's an experience you need to go to.
Oh, wait. Is that the one where they do the dancing?
No.
No, why do I?
Oh, yeah. They dance all right.
What's up, Dave, man? Thanks for the buck.
What's up, Dave, man?
Super
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Oh, they dance all right.
Well, I got to look this up. What?
Oh, you ain't going to see no pictures. You ain't going to see no pictures of Folsom Street Fair.
Hold on. Folsom Street Fair. Oh, that was today, too.
Yeah. You're not going to see no pictures of Folsom Street Fair.
What happens at the Folsom Street Fair, guys? Fill me in the chat.
Because the chat will be
Because the chat will keep it real with me.
No, the chat will be censored all up and down.
Oh, dang, this is hella packed.
Yeah, well,
I'm sure that's not from this year, but okay. No, we did not go to the Folsom Street Fair, but
Folsom Street Fair is nicknamed the Naked Fair.
Oh,
because
nice.
No one has clothes on almost. It's like everybody's buck naked in a little confined. There was a guy.
Is it worse than Beta Breakers?
Wait. There was a guy a couple of years ago called himself Piss Pig.
That sounds disgusting.
Oh yeah, because he drank people's urine on the street.
Oh gosh.
They would pee into a little.
No, okay, I don't want to know.
And then he would drink it.
No, don't want to know anymore. That's disgusting.
Yeah, he called himself Piss Pig.
No, thank you.
Thank you, Big Bucks for Bradley. See, I said Piss Pig.
Big Bucks Bradley.
I said Big Bucks Bradley, and I said Piss Pig. He gave us 99 cents.
Oh, that's disgusting.
We got to figure out what gets into $1.01.
Must be Folsom if there's nudity. Wow. So I've never been to the Folsom Street
Fair
before.
We got to take you next year.
No, but that means we'll miss the Fog Fest. The Fog Fest.
There'll be fog when you get there.
Oh no, it'll just be fart coming from people's bottoms.
Foggy brain. No, everybody's pretty much buck naked.
Oh, did anybody on here go to the Folsom Street Fair today?
No.
Betty says Diane has the same reaction as me.
Must be Folsom if there's nudity.
Yes.
I went to the Fog Fest. Okay, so let me put it this
Folsom
way.
Street
So the
Festival.
Folsom Street Fair is nothing like the Fog Fest.
It's a complete opposite?
It's 100%. If you were to go a different direction, that would be the epitome of going a different direction. And most of the pictures from the Folsom Street Fair cannot be put on. It would have to be not NSFW.
Why does everything in San Francisco have to be about? Why do people have to be naked?
It's true. Okay, it's like donuts. It's been a tradition. They've been doing it for years.
Just like Beta Breakers, people run naked too.
Right. And the ones that run naked probably shouldn't be naked.
William says Folsom Street Fair will give you weeks of conversation.
Okay.
And Bill Van Ram says it's a kink fest. Oh gosh.
It won't only give you weeks of conversation. If it'll make you weak if you don't if that's not your thing.
Will it give you months of
let me say something.
Nasty memories?
Let me say something. No, I mean it depends on if you're not ashamed of the human body, then no.
Okay.
But my point I'm trying to make is that it will
what
give you.
What if I'm ashamed of other human bodies?
Well, then that's a different thing.
Just kidding.
But I mean, it's literally like spanking. Some people are tied to like. I mean, it's a big secret. I'm sorry, I can't.
Wait, hold on. So, are people like doing stuff at this fair are like super inappropriate? No,
they're doing stuff.
So they're not just walking around naked.
They're
partaking in activities.
Oh yeah.
How is this like? How
you know
is
that outfit I wanted you to wear, but you wouldn't wear it? They wear it.
But do they do things in it?
You know what? I'll just take you 1 year because I can't give it justice. I've been
William
to it.
says in a life of PTSD. Okay, but did you go to cover it though, or did you go for fun?
Oh, I went buck naked.
I can't picture that.
Oh yeah, I walked around. I kept my thing kept hitting the ground. I had the pillow tied up my shoulder. It was terrible.
Okay, well, this was before we met because because I don't remember your thing hitting the ground.
Yeah, you saw it just came from the edge.
No, it's nowhere near the ground. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just joking, guys.
Wow.
Okay, wait. This is supposed to be like
this is a
family friendly, right?
Well, there's no kids watching this.
Family friendly.
Except for Gabriel.
Gabriel hasn't said hello yet. I don't think he's on here.
He's here somewhere. He's just waiting for some. It ain't for children. Lots of NSFW stuff for show. Let me tell you that I went there once and I was like this. Look, I went there like this, and the whole time I was like.
Well, how many times have you been?
Twice.
And what years?
Oh, it was a long time ago. And back then it was.
Was this before we met?
Probably, yes.
Okay.
Yes, because you wouldn't have went. I put it this way. You're such, and no disrespect to you and your goody two-shoeness, but you're so goody two-shoe that if you went there, you would be like, nope, I gotta leave.
I'm sorry. I'm goody two-shoe, so I only have one shoe now?
Yes, goody two-shoe.
I'm goody two-shoes?
Yeah. You would never, I know you.
Don't say me. I would never.
I know you. And you would be like, nope. You turn around and go, nope, I'll wait in the car. And they'd be mad that I stayed there that long. That's what kind of thing that's what it's like. So to give you an idea of what it's like. So you don't
think I would go there and be like, oh, this is interesting. Like, yay, let's have some fun. And then like go? Do I have to be drunk to enjoy this? You would have to be hella drunk. And I don't drink like that. So I guess there's no way that I would enjoy this then, I guess. So like the episode Stanley did years ago, the guy who used to sit in the Market at Castro with nothing on, but a whole lot worse. Oh yeah. And Jeanette, I got grossed out by that guy too. So, okay. Well, okay. So point taken. I'm not going to enjoy myself. He said, you definitely don't want to go barefoot there. Bring both. So here's a good example. So one day I was there and I didn't know what it was. I just heard it was called the Folsom Street Fair. And if you like leather and parts of your body hanging out with leather on, then as you call it, body parts hanging out with leather on, then you could deal with it. But there was one lady who was there, and I remember she was sitting down on the curb. And I was like, normal, she's on the curb, except for everything's exposed. Everything. It's like a fresh air on the fish tank. It was like, fresh air on a fish tank. That's a really weird description. I don't know what else to call it. It was like a wide open fish. Everything was out. It was just out in the open. Everything was getting fresh air. Yeah, basically. And it was I remember the ring. What does the fish tank have to do with anything? I don't know. I just thought of something like, how you have a fish tank, you can see everything. But it's in water. Yeah, but just the water somewhere. It's just not where you expect it to be. Yo, I'm this conversation. I'm not sure. So wait, I want to take a moment of silence because my grandma, Florence Roberts, passed away 2 days ago. That bad trend. That's a bad. I know. I'm sorry, but I only saw because Philip popped in, and
moment of silence. Okay, that's enough. And but Grandma Florence, we
talked
missed you.
Through the whole moment of silence.
It was silent in my head.
Let's actually have a moment.
Okay. Wait. You're going to see bondage, BDSM, water sports, and a bunch of people on a leash, plus a few people in body paint and just plain naked.
Oh my gosh.
Fish tank, Freudian slip.
Because of the fish. Okay, that's what I figured. Yeah, the street's not clean in Soma. Oh my OMG, I wouldn't sit down naked. I wouldn't sit down naked even on the streets of any other city either.
I wonder how many people go there and have their cars broken into while they were walking around buck naked.
That's not funny.
I know it's not.
I'm laughing because
it wouldn't happen.
Because we're thinking about, so we're talking about the fair and now we're talking about people's cars getting broken
into.
No,
think about it. When I went there a long time ago, we didn't have you
didn't have to worry about that.
There was a car break-in issue, but it wasn't a car break-in problem. Mm-hmm. And now we've reached a level so it's a car break-in problem. But now it's gotten to the point now that even people who were for progressive politics are reversing course because it got so bad. Mm-hmm. So bad that, and as I said before, and I'll say it again, people are not don't give a damn unless they're personally impacted.
Yeah.
And so some politicians we talked to were personally impacted and they realized I made a mistake. Like the lady that was attacked in New York. Now, maybe it wasn't New York, but she was attacked by a bunch of...
It was a different state.
And she was all for, letting everybody out of jail. And now she wants everybody back in jail. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
Well, that's the hard part about things like that that's the hard part about going from one extreme to another instead of doing things in smaller steps, testing the waters, moderation, right? For certain laws, you go from everyone's in jail to no one's in jail. So it's like there needs to be some sort of like step-by-step process so that you don't have to regret the decision you made to go all out.
Yeah. So going back to the Folsom Street Fair, if you were to wear a belt, just a belt, you would be overdressed.
Where would I put that belt?
Well, like they said, where would you put your wallet?
I have nowhere to hook that bad boy up.
Around your waist. Okay. But you would be overdressed. They'd be like, take that belt off. You can't come in here.
Josh says, all I'm wearing is a belt and some straps. Where am I supposed to put my wallet? Wow.
So let's talk about what we really came to talk about.
Bill Ram says, Stanley, what's your t-shirt say?
It says, we the people.
We the people. And my shirt says, oh, wait.
Cirque du Soleil.
Mine says...
Michael Jackson.
Mine is Michael Jackson, one Cirque du Soleil. I know you didn't ask, but I figured I would show you. So Betty Veronica's like, anything else we can talk about?
So let's talk about the Pacifica Fair.
Let's go back to the Fog Fest.
So the Fog Fest is a celebration of the fog that we get in Pacifica. As you know, Pacifica is the fog capital of the world. Mm-hmm. But I think it should be Delhi City.
Is it the fog capital of the world?
No, I just made it up.
Okay, I was going to
say. But they get, we can't even find our house sometimes. There are days when our house is so fogged in that we don't even know where it is. We have to literally put what do you call those things? An air tag to find our house sometimes. Because you literally can't, and it's weird because you see the fog. It's like, hi, hello, hey.
And then sometimes it disappears.
Yeah.
But then an hour later or 2 hours later, it comes back and it says hello. So
the Fog Fest is really fun because I'll be fair. I'm not going to lie. If you've been to any street fair, it's pretty much the same thing, except where it's by the water. It's called the Fog Fest. And the atmosphere is very friendly. Now it's a block up from the Pacifica Pier. They say no dogs, but everybody has their dogs there. Mm-hmm. It says no skateboards, but people are near skateboards.
They say no bikes, and people have bikes.
But they have a lot of good little booths. And it's funny though, because everyone at the booth had to pay $1,000 to set up a booth, according to a person we spoke to. Mm-hmm. $1,000 to set up a booth. Because I thought about doing a booth with Mr. Badley attire, It'd be pretty cool, shirts and hats.
And I kid you not. So last year when we went to Fog Fest, that was our first time back. Like we had just moved back to the Bay Area. And this time, and so everyone's like, hello, Stanley, calling him out. I kid you not. Yesterday, same thing happened. So I'm sure that someone would have wanted to buy Mr. Badley apparel if you had it.
If we had it, or somehow would make a copy of it and sell it next to us. But the point I was trying to make was that these people were spending $1,000 for a booth, and they were probably 100 booths. So you're thinking they made $100 grand just on the booths alone?
Maybe, yeah.
And then the Mr. Softy truck takes the barricade away.
I didn't see the Mr. Softy truck today.
No, but he was there yesterday.
He was there yesterday.
So they did all this. He probably was at the Folsom Street Fair. Then naked ice cream. Anyway, so back to that. So he pulls in, moves the barricades, drives up, and he's selling ice cream. But he never paid the $1,000.
And there was a long line for that ice cream too.
So dude came up on top big time. Mm-hmm. And I wanted some too, but I refused to go against the grain on this one because these people spent $1,000 to be there. So at least I could do is look at their, and they had some pretty good stuff there.
Yeah. So yesterday when we went, we did a lot of, we didn't do a lot of walking. We did some walking. We ate. Really?
7, 8, 9.
We had, and then we stopped by different booths, but there was a booth that I stopped by today that I didn't see yesterday.
Which one was that?
The Pacifica Runners booth.
It was there.
I didn't see it yesterday, though, was my point.
You know why? You ran right past it.
But so today I went by the Pacific Runners booth and I inquired because I love to run. So we shall see.
Oh, so she told the person, I want to run with you guys because I ran at 1 minute.
No, I was telling my friend that. I told my friend today, I go, and I didn't even realize when I said this, but I told my friend, yeah, man, I'm trying to get back into running. I've been just, running about a mile here and there for about 30 minutes. And then later, like an hour later, I told my friend, yeah, let's go running together because she runs too. And she goes, well, I mean, I do like a 5K, but like your mile is like 30 minutes. So I'm not sure, you're a little slow. And I go, my mile's not 30 minutes. I run like a little over 10-minute mile. And then I meant to say that I run a 30-minute 5K. And so now we're going to run together because I'm not as slow as she thinks. But it took me about an hour to realize that I had told her the wrong time for my mile. Yeah. So I'm not really that slow, but I'm trying to gain like momentum again. Because, if you stop running for like a week or two, you like lose it. It's like if you don't use it, you lose it. So I need to get back into it. But anyways, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
She runs a 1 second mile.
I run a little over 10-minute mile. I think my slowest mile in the last maybe like 2 months was almost close to 12 minutes. And that's when I was like starting back up again. So a little on the slow side.
So I'm about to post something so you guys can see this. This is a tweet from Twitter. Obviously,
a tweet from Twitter. No, it's a post from X.
It's a post from X, but I didn't mean to give you the X post. I meant to give you this post. So please bear with me for a second. So disregard the X one because a lot of people don't have X or don't want it or don't care about it. So, but this is the newest thing we have. You can buy us a cup of coffee, as many cups as you want to, and there we go. So it's buy me a cup of coffee. You can do that. And you can, if you want to, then we'll go to Phil's Coffee and have a cup of coffee in the morning or something. Anyway, so so while we're on here, if you are just joining us for the first time and you want to participate in our chat, because we do comment on chats, if it's family friendly and if it's not something rude
or it's about the Folsom Street Fair
or, like I said before, read the room. So if you know that we're having a friendly conversation, don't jump on and say, oh, you look this or oh, you look that, or let's not do anything like that. And then say, oh, just joking, so you can't take a joke. No, we can't take a joke. So you can welcome to come on here and enjoy yourself. But if you wanted to get involved, go to twitch.tv / Mr. Badley TV. You can join on there for free. And then you can participate in the chat, and then, and we'll answer your questions if it's a legit answer. If you're spamming or trolling,
if we have a legit answer.
If we have a legit answer, no. If your question is legit.
Oh, okay.
Because some people just come up with like, oh yeah, but
oh my gosh, your imitations are deadly.
You want a pudding pop?
Your imitations are deadly.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's buy me a cup of coffee. And two people have. One guy brought me 5 cups of coffee.
Nice.
So at the end of the day, I was like this because all the caffeine. What? So back to the festival.
The Fog Fest.
Fog Fest. It's fun. We have our festivals right before the wintertime comes.
I didn't realize this, but the Fog Fest used to be in October.
It was, but then we had heavy fog.
Yeah. So they changed it to September
when the sun's a little bit more brighter.
Yeah.
And So, and it was too close to it used to be right before the Pumpkin Festival.
Which is next month.
Which is the 14th.
And the 15th.
And the 15th. So we'll probably be there on the 15th.
I thought, I can't go on the 15th.
You have to go.
I have church.
No, you have to church it up there.
I have
Are you getting baptized?
Let's talk about this later.
All right. There we go. So back to where we were before. So again, if you want to join in, you can go to twitch.tv / no, say it.
Wait, you mean www.buymeacoffee?
No, Twitch. If you want to join in, Twitch. Stay with us here. We moved on.
Sorry. Okay, www.twitch.tv / Mr. Badley TV.
All right, thank you.
Sorry.
Woo, what was going on in your head there?
I zoned out.
And so just for Jerry, go nuts, no dogs. It's because some people bring their dogs there that are that want to fight other dogs. And then some people aren't really good at cleaning up after the dogs. Allowed? Doesn't say no cats.
That's true.
So under you get paint. I told you to dress your dog up to look like a cat, and then just take him in there and say it says no, it's a cat. It looks like a giant dog. No, it's a giant cat. It's called a cat o' nine tails.
A cat what?
Yeah, you ever heard that breed?
A what?
Cat o' nine tails.
No.
Yeah.
Cat 09?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a genetic breed of cat that looks like dogs. Look it up. Google it.
Oh, now you see how dark it is now?
Yeah, you know why? Because the Earth rotates on its axis, and as we get every day, it gets shorter and shorter and shorter. And then when we get to winter solstice, then every day gets longer.
Wait,
longer.
The chat is like completely silent.
You know why?
What's going on? Or not silent, but completely.
Because we're having a conversation. They're so engrossed in what we're saying that they just want to listen. They want to listen to you. They want to hear about your experiences. That's what they're here for. They said, Diane, enlighten me with your experience. Ask them.
Anyways, okay, so you only went to Fog Fest for one day. Why is that?
Because I had to do a shoot in Hayward. We silent. What's the topic today? We don't have a topic today. We are freeballing it today. We just thought.
Why you got to use the word ball though?
Like basketball.
Oh, okay.
What are you thinking about?
You said freeballing and
what?
I don't know.
Where'd your brain go?
So he went to Fog Fest yesterday. I went to Fog Fest yesterday and today. I will say that there were a lot of people today and yesterday. I, for some reason, thought there wouldn't be as much people on a Sunday, but I was wrong. Maybe because the 49ers played on Thursday.
Maybe. The 48ers?
The 49ers had a very good game, though.
All right. Fair enough.
Oh, we're staying silent.
Yeah, because he's ATU strong.
Okay. So William says what happened at Fog Fest. Okay. So basically at Fog Fest, lots of booths, lots of people, lots of food, good music. There are 3 different stages at Fog Fest. One at the closer to the end, then they got a middle, and then another stage on the other end.
They play every kind of music, bluegrass to
live
country,
music. Yep.
Do you have a hip hop? No.
I haven't heard any hip hop, but then again, I wasn't there all day. But basically, it's along Palmetto in Pacifica, and it's just a huge stretch. It goes from there's a middle school on that street, so a little bit past the middle school, and then all the way to the end, right before the library, I think.
Oh, wait, we got breaking news.
Oh, what?
Apparently, the writers and studios reached a tentative agreement per the Hollywood Reporter.
Oh.
Yay, so you can go back to writing again. You're not striking anymore.
I'm an honorary member of the Writers Guild. So.
No, you're not an honorary member. You're an honorary...
already discharged member.
Yes.
Yeah. So also, the Writers Guild for News... They were never on strike.
Just go with it. Jeez. I'm trying to hype you up and you're like, no, it's not my group. I didn't even train.
Don't you know that I'm so good
I try to talk to you how you know jiu-jitsu. You go, no, it's not jiu-jitsu. I had a bowl of cereal.
Don't you know I'm so good at downplaying myself?
I know. Don't downplay yourself. Okay,
so William says, is there a room filled with really thick fog and naked people? Nope. Sorry, the Fog Fest is not your cup of tea.
So it's about half a mile long of booths, food, and music.
All along Palmetto.
All along Palmetto Drive in Pacifica. And they have it every year. And it's been a blast every year. They tell you to take public transportation, but they have buses, but it's like it drops you off not really close to it. It drops you off about a half a mile away. You got to hoof it in.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think so. Remember, I saw the bus right there by the Oceana. Mm-hmm. So you walk across that little overpass and then over there, and then down the hill, and then through Grandma's house. Yeah.
Through who?
Never mind.
Grandma's house?
Forget it. It's plainly obvious.
Sometimes Stanley says things and I'm like, what is he talking
about? No, it's for Grandmother's house we go. Over the hill and through the woods to Grandmother's. Do I have to really play everything out for you? Oh, geez, Lord, help me.
So anyways, 2-day festival, very fun. Obviously,
it's nothing like the Folsom Fair.
And you don't have to pay to get in, but you do maybe possibly have to pay for parking. They started charging for parking.
They've always charged for parking. Some areas.
Okay.
If you want to park, we know people who know people who know people. So when they tell their friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to let us in, then we get free parking.
Oh, okay. But you got to look for that parking.
You have to know who the person is.
Yeah.
Well, we go there every year. We go to, if everybody remembers Anna Duckworth, she is a former crime reporter, but she used to be a KCBS radio anchor. They gave you the directions in the morning. This is Anna Duckworth
traffic,
with the traffic. Well, now she is. Now she works for a government agency. But she has a party every year, and we go there and we eat all her food and we drink all her booze, and we lay out her couch.
I don't drink all her booze,
and then we don't bring anything with us.
We brought something this time. You guys, what?
How come I can't tell a joke without you ruining it?
Because those jokes are not funny, though. They're not. The jokes are supposed to make you laugh.
I'm laughing.
Those jokes are like just lies.
Right. Oh man! Is there a room? I love that. No thick fault.
I'm just okay. Anyways, so Betty Veronica says, "Have you guys tried Camelot fish and chips yet?" Yes, we did.
The other day.
We did last week.
Oh, it was so good.
It was very good. My friend actually today brought that up to me too. She says, "Have you been to Camelot?" I said, "Yes." She goes, "They have the best fish and chips." This is what she told me. I just went to London last month. And she said the fish and chips at Camelot's way better than the food in London. And remember what the employee at Camelot told us?
She said the food is better here than in London.
Yep. And she's from there. And she's from, well, she didn't say she's from London, but she said she was somewhere in England.
Do you eat a popsicles?
You're killing me. Yes. So Betty Veronica, we did try Camelot fish and chips.
Oh, you know what else is good too?
Very, very good. They're crab cakes. Oh, let me let you talk.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Adon said depends on the type of fish.
I don't know what kind of fish it is, but it's definitely bomb.
It's definitely bomb diggity.
It ain't tilapia.
It ain't milkfish.
It ain't milkfish. Well, no, you remember the story of the tilapia?
No.
The lady ate the half-cooked tilapia fish?
I thought that was salmon.
No, it was tilapia. She had to cut her legs off.
From Costco?
No, the woman that ate that fish she went to the grocery store. It was frozen fish. Mm-hmm. She cooked it, but she didn't cook it all the way. And she got some kind of viral infection. They had to cut all her legs off.
Oh.
Both her legs and both her arms.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The salmon was the one from Costco, right?
I didn't think that store was fishy.
Oh, gosh. The mushrooms are good, too.
We haven't gotten to the shrooms yet.
Yeah, we haven't tried the mushrooms.
No, say shrooms.
Okay, we haven't tried the shrooms yet.
All right, there we go. Yeah, William. So a lady...
Yeah, bacteria infection.
Got a bacteria infection and lost her arms and her legs from eating half-cooked tilapia that she brought from the supermarket. And just to be fair, that is not the same as sushi grade fish. Sushi grade fish is a higher approval, whatever you're looking for. It's a lot to go through to get sushi grade fish. Mm-hmm. If you buy fish from a fish market that's just covered in ice, that's not sushi grade. Nowhere near sushi grade. You with me on this one?
I'm with you.
All right. You with me or are you against me?
Well, if you keep talking, I'll be against you. Betty Veronica said veteran Duckworth ?
Yeah, veteran Duckworth.
Because she's a veteran in the biz.
How much is a Duckworth? Oh, $1 million.
Oh, she also says, do they still have the David Letterman face in the knight's helmet on the wall? I didn't notice that. Did you?
Where?
In Camelot.
Oh, I didn't know.
I don't know.
We were engulfed in the fish and the chips.
Yeah. We looked around a little bit, but we were more really looking at our food.
Yeah, it's like, ooh.
We will be back.
Well, after the fish we had at Boulevard that cost, okay, we need to talk about that for a minute.
Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, because that tweet or that post on X got a lot of traction.
But it went sideways.
And people were coming for Stanley, and I couldn't let people come for Stanley, so I got in it too. You know, when people come for you on social media, sometimes I what? What's so funny?
That's really wrong, Bill Van Raff. But
who changed the name to Matt? Me? Wait, what? Huh? I'm so confused.
The lady got her arms and legs cut off. She changed her name to Matt.
Oh gosh.
I shouldn't be laughing. That's terrible.
That's horrible. I can't laugh. Oh man. Yeah. That's real bad. Really bad. I'm not laughing at that.
Bill Van Ram, that's terrible. Leave us a donation for that one.
That's for your punishment. Leave us a donation. Okay, anytime anybody says bad jokes, you gotta give us a donation. Wait, but you actually have a lot of bad jokes. So are you donating to us too?
Oh, you guys keep throwing me under the bus, so you're just gonna let us do our thing? Oh my goodness. You're supposed to be on the same team.
Oh shoot. Okay. I love your jokes. You're so funny.
Wow.
Okay. Wait, so what were we talking about?
So anyway, okay, so here's the deal. So we went to Dream Fest, and it was the last day.
On the way home, yeah, that's right.
We decided to go to.
That wasn't the last day. That was the first day, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, it was the last day.
We went to Boulevard.
No, it was the first day.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was, because the other day we went to the 7 Mile.
All right, fair enough. So no, maybe the second day.
No, because that was Foo Fighters.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we went to Boulevard Cafe, and then the server comes over and says, "Hey, how you doing? We have a special today. Our special is
the fajitas.
Shrimp fajitas.
Sure, you could do shrimp, chicken, steak. Was there another option?
Fish? No, chicken, fish. I don't know.
Chicken, whatever. There were a few options.
Chicken, beef, and shrimp.
And just to be fair, I'm the one that picked the fajitas. He had the fish and chips,
which I didn't like, by the way.
And so, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, Stanley posted a tweet or a post on X a couple of weeks ago when this incident happened.
Last week.
And he posted the receipt 2 weeks ago, because it was Dream Fest was 2 weeks ago. I always have to be correct. He posted it on Twitter. He posted the receipt on Twitter. And people were coming for him because basically, along with the post, he said, this is what like Bay Area prices look like. Shrimp fajitas were almost $40.
$38.
They were $38, right? Okay, so people were coming for him on the post, and I didn't like it.
Well, they're coming to me because they go, well, if you couldn't afford it, you shouldn't have paid for it.
And they were like, well, if you had a wife at home that could cook, okay. That post didn't actually really bother me that much. But what bothers me is people make the assumption that if you post something online, that we actually give two shits about what you say. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Did you use the S word?
The two S's about what you have to say. No, I'm kidding. Okay. No, what really bothers me is that when you post something on social media, people are very quick to make assumptions about the situation. And I get it. You only had like a 1 or 2 line caption. So people let their minds wander. But instead of just asking, a lot of people assume that number 1, he doesn't cook. Number 2, he has a wife that doesn't cook. Number 3, he can't afford what he put on the receipt. And right? They made all of those assumptions, right?
I'm going to be silent, Bill, and listen.
Okay. No, you talk then.
Okay.
Anyways, so they made assumptions, and I was like, okay, well, he's not even the one that got the fajitas. I got the fajitas. So the lady, our waitress, comes up and says, this is the special. Would you like to try? And I thought, oh, the fajitas sound great. Now, number 1 mistake that I made, I did not ask how much the fajitas
ironically,
cost.
We both were thinking about getting the fajitas.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, that's really good. Maybe I might get the fajitas. And then she said, "No, I'll get them, and then we can."
And then
I
shared,
and then and I brought fish and chips, which was another bad choice.
But see, the fish and chips are on the menu, so the price is there. The fajitas were
not. On the menu.
So lesson learned in this case that yes, if someone says that there's a special, I'm going to ask what the price is, because usually in my history, when someone says there's a special, it's actually cheaper. Or the same price as a lot of the items on the menu. So I thought nothing of it. Usually when you say special, you think it's a special deal. So therefore it's a little cheaper or around the same price. So I made that assumption. My bad, because I had no idea it was going to be like double everything that was on the menu.
So again, we were going to order I really had to say, I'm like, fajitas sound really good. You know how you have the food sizzling on the grill when they bring it out to you, and then they bring you the really soft, warmed up fajitas, and tortillas. Thank you. And then it's like, oh, this is so great. And it's like when you hear it come, it's like music to your ears as you hear the sizzling sound of the vegetables and the meat, and you're like, I can't wait to dig in, right? And you get all the little condiments that come with it, and you're like, oh, this is going to be great. And she even gave me one shrimp. And wrapped up in a tortilla.
I gave you two.
A shrimp and a half.
It only came with 7 shrimp. Only 7 shrimp. William, the shrimp fajitas were $38. 38.
So 38 and some change.
38 and some change.
Right. Now, had we both got the fajitas, we'd have been
bill would have been $60 plus tax.
So you get 60. So 40 and 40 is 60?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God, yeah, I can't add. Yes, it would have been $80. And
what kind of math is that?
No, I was thinking 30 at first, and then I realized 38 was
more,
$40.
Almost $39.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. And then when we asked the server, we said, "I'm sorry, but is there a typo? Because you wrote our fajitas down as $38. I've never known no fajita in the world cost $38."
Yeah, that only had 7.
Does it come with a cell phone?
No, John, we did not even have drinks. We drank water. Water is free. So we didn't even have drinks. But yes, if someone were to get the special and then get drinks, yeah, the bill would be way more than that. You would have easily hit $100. So
and $100 at Boulevard is not something I want to do with two people.
Number one, the reason why we ate out was because we had just come from Dreamfest. And so like I honestly, I'm the one that meal plans at home, right? I did not meal plan for the week because I knew that we weren't going to be home. And I knew that our energy levels were going to be really low, which they were. So anyways, we did not plan on having dinner those 3 nights at home. So we did go to Boulevard, thought it was cool. Made the mistake of ordering without asking how much the special was. Our waitress was very nice, though. She was nice. And ironically, we ran into her 2 days later at another restaurant because she also works there.
Wait, what? Not that Boulevard. You're thinking of the Boulevard Cafe in San Francisco.
Yeah.
This is the one in Daly City.
Well, this one is called Boulevard Cafe in Daly City.
No, but there's another Boulevard restaurant.
It's not a cafe, though.
No, I know. Yeah. So John, it's not at the Boulevard, the one in San Francisco.
Yeah.
It's the Boulevard Cafe
in Daly City. It's like right near Westlake.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Westlake area.
It's not super fancy at all. As a matter of fact, when I do step with when we do Daly City, we all show up there in motorcycles, and that's where they go eat at.
Yeah, so if you look at their prices, they have gone up over the years. From what I remember, like even before we moved
$38 fajitas.
No, I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just saying that they've gone up over the years. So like now, like something that you would get that would have been normally $10 is now $17, $18. But yeah, we didn't think the fajitas were going to be $38. So then he ordered the fish and chips, and the reason why we even brought this up initially was because the fish and chips is what he ordered, and in comparison to the Camelot fish and chips,
night and day.
Those fish and chips that he got, he said that I didn't try them. So.
I said to the server, I said, "Could you, just me, but could you cook them less hard?" And I mean, it doesn't have to be. And my exact words were, "It doesn't have to be McDonald's cooked, but it should be a little bit higher than that, but less than. Oh my God, the skin is like super crunchy." Mm-hmm. It was overcooked. In my opinion, for what I like, my preference, the batter was like well done. Didn't like it.
Yeah, Bill Van Ram says if it's going to cost that much, better go down the street to Joe's.
Yeah, exactly. Joe's.
And Joe's is. I guess more so I would expect that to be at Joe's.
If you go to Joe's, you're going to spend a little bit of money.
Right. You would expect that. I think the thing is when we go to Boulevard, so I don't go to Boulevard that often, but when I do, I actually get the breakfast or brunch because I will normally go there on like a Sunday.
Well, you know what I found out though?
What?
So I went there once with a bunch of cops to eat after doing step, our lunch break. And I ordered lamb burger. And they brought it out. And they brought it out the same way they brought it out at Jack's.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't realize that those are the same company.
I mean, if you guys have heard of Jack's, I've been to Jack's too. I don't know if they have fajitas at Jack's.
So I'm not going to lie to you. I've never had a good experience at Boulevard.
Yeah.
This is my 4th time there. And every time I go there, I never have a good experience. I asked for the lamb burger. I didn't want anything on it other than cheese, so I could put on ketchup on it. Mm-hmm. They decided to give it to me with their lamb sauce and cucumbers, and I'm like, this is not what I ordered. And I wanted it on regular pizza bread. They wanted to put it on some weird roll I didn't want. So no one really paid attention to what I asked for. And so I ate what I could eat, but then I took the bread off because I didn't want the bread and I didn't want all the extra, the sauce that comes with it, whatever. And then I noticed that I tried to do the same thing at Jack's. They did the same thing.
I remember because I was with you for that one.
And so I realized, what are the odds that both places screw up a lamb burger? I like lamb because a lot of lamb is grass fed. Mm-hmm. And I like the flavor of lamb. I do. I like the gamey flavor of lamb, but I don't want all the extra stuff to it. I just want a simple burger, but just with a little bit of tinge in the meat, which is the flavor from it. It's like a buffalo burger. But you like a place for burger that always gets it right. Rome.
I like Rome burgers. Yeah. ROAM, because they have grass-fed beef as well. And then we like Burger Lounge, which is a little further south from us, but Burger Lounge also has grass-fed burgers too.
What's the one we went to out in Campbell?
Burger Lounge. Okay. Burger Lounge, and they have their onion rings are good too. Yeah. Anyways, but so a lot of the comments on X, like, I get it. I don't get like comments like that because I don't have a huge following, but he does. So he got all sorts of like bashing, like, oh, then why would you go there? Or why did you pay that? Like, if you knew the price was, why would you order it?
And you know what the funny thing is? I learned a long time ago that, and they didn't say market price.
Yeah, they did not.
They just said, oh, we had a special.
Yeah. And I always assume, because in my history of ordering specials, it's usually cheaper.
That's why it's called a special.
That's why it's called a special. So I guess like
it's just a special price.
Lesson learned. You just ask how much it costs. Like,
well, I know you don't want to be like that guy that goes, excuse me, how much is a glass of water?
Well, you're saying like you don't want to be the kind of person that because then it looks like you might not be able to afford it.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm sitting at the restaurant, so obviously I can afford to eat there, but I should be able to know how much it is without feeling embarrassed. But I just assumed that was
Bill
my
Van
bad.
Ram said, "Have you tried the BLT lunch truck in Brisbane?"
No, but Bill Van Ram, we tried 7 Mile for the first time 2 days after that, and
because if you do that, you're gonna give away who it is.
I'm not. I was just. Oh, okay.
I know what you're about to say.
Oh, what? I was gonna say, and their their sisig tacos were bomb.
Okay. All right. Just checking. You know what I'm talking about. If you give away the name in one place.
No, I'm not going to.
All right. Okay.
Anyways, okay. So at 7 Mile, their sisig tacos were good, and you had their.
I didn't like it.
Oh, okay. Well, I like those sisig tacos. And their fish lumpia was interesting too. Okay, so I grew up eating lumpia.
Fish lumpia was good.
I'm half Filipino. I grew up eating lumpia, but I had no idea that there was fish lumpia. No idea.
Have you tried fish? Have you ever tried lumpias?
No S.
There's a lumpias in Monterey. They serve lumpias.
No S.
No S. No estada.
No es verdad.
All right.
Seafood will always be pricey.
Yeah, no, but 7 shrimp for $38. Come on.
Yeah, and you know what? Too, like, I think. Okay, so Betty Veronica, I get that, but I think when you go to places like we've had
lobster next to that.
The seafood place, the lobster place in Burlingame. not as expensive as the shrimp.
But then again, now the prices are clearly laid out too.
That's true. Yeah. So anyways, my lesson learned was just ask how much the freaking special costs, and then I can decide from there.
Hello, Pop Music. He just ate some ribs from Henry's High Life in San Jose.
Nice.
Just buy a pig and make a solid lechon.
Lechon.
Food done for a week.
Ooh.
You know, I love lechon, but every time I go to a restaurant, they don't let you buy like a side of it. You got to buy like a pound.
You got to buy the whole pig.
Yeah, pretty much.
William says, next time you drive down south, try the Cold Spring Tavern in the mountains above Santa Barbara. It is old stagecoach stop, and they serve wild game along with other things. And great views of the Santa Barbara coastline are close by.
But don't go there during when they have the fires.
Oh, or when they have rain, or when it's raining.
Yeah, or when it's warm. When it's cold.
Cold Spring Tavern. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. But so anyways, that was our experience. I mean, I'm glad that we found a place. Thank you guys for recommending Camelot to us. I know a bunch of you have, especially you, Betty. But like, so now that we've actually tried it, we will be going back. And we'll probably try some of the other things on the menu too.
Yeah, and the girl was there. She had her London accent. So I felt like I was really in London for a second. The only place I came to that was even comparable to that one is a restaurant in Seattle we went to.
Oh, the pub.
The pub.
That was good too. John says this is slowly becoming a restaurant review channel.
I know, slowly.
And you know what the funny thing about that is, John, is we do love food, right? Like I love food from obviously a nutritional standpoint, but I love food from like the taste, the flavors, like how it makes you feel from eating it. But we had to bring that one up about the fish and chips because
and there's nothing wrong with this being a food thing.
Because you guys asked.
But we need to be sponsored by food people so we can get paid.
That's true.
I mean, eating out ain't cheap, so we cook at home a lot. Like I'm good.
We do cook at home.
I'm about to cook another brisket, so we can make corned beef. So we can make corned beef hash for breakfast. I make a bomb corned beef hash.
He does make a bomb corned beef hash, yeah,
from scratch. For those who want to know,
what do I make that's good?
I make a great corned beef hash from scratch, which is good.
Oh, nice, John. Yeah. How do you like avocado oil? Have you tried it yet, or you just bought it?
He just tried to say I love it.
He said, "Oh no," he said, "I literally bought avocado oil the other day because you kept talking about it."
Well, we brought extra virgin olive oil. Yeah. And now it just says olive oil, so something happened.
John says, well, it ain't butter. Well, John, butter's not bad. Preferably grass-fed butter is
How
good.
Do you feed grass?
It's the cow, Beeb. It's the cow that's grass-fed, not the actual butter.
Oh, I was wondering, because it wouldn't have like green streaks all in it?
I can't take you anywhere. Good. I'm glad you're giving it a chance, John. But if you give it a chance and you enjoy it, you find something you like. If you actually don't like it, then at least you tried it, right?
Girlfriend is making me haggis next week. What's haggis? I don't know what haggis is.
I don't either.
Yeah. What is it? I thought you were going to say hoagie at first.
I want to Google it.
You know what's really bad when you go into the cheesesteak place and they already know what you're going to order?
Ooh, a Scottish dish consisting of sheep's or calf's offal mixed with oatmeal and seasoning and boiled in a bag, traditionally one made from the animal's stomach. Okay. This is how it looks.
No, it's fine.
No, it doesn't look bad.
John said that's some nasty Scottish thing. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pass on that one.
Why? Because they said animal stomach?
Yeah, it's like, no, it's just, the name doesn't even sound like I want to eat it.
Oatmeal stuffed in a sheep's intestines. Oh, he said intentions, but I think it's intestines. It's like chunky white person sisig.
What?
John, I'm mad that I read that out loud.
Oh,
sisig is good, though.
I think my lint nose just got swollen.
Bill Van Ram says butter, refrigerate, or countertop.
I like it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
I like mine on the countertop.
I actually like mine on the countertop, but I refrigerate it because I don't like the idea of having it melted, and I'm a little traumatized.
I like it soft butter. Oh, well, I don't want to buy the whipped butter.
I do too, but here's the thing, though. I think we're traumatized by living in Phoenix. We didn't want to leave anything out. And now we're here and we still put it in the refrigerator.
It was so hot in Phoenix that when we used our dishwasher, the heat from the dishwasher would cook food on top of the granite tile.
It would. Here, our dishwasher doesn't do that.
We had baked apples because we have them on a little tray. Back.
We had spoiled some things on top of the counter from the what do you call it, dishwasher heating it. So, I mean, we actually could leave it out on the counter now.
And then we made a mistake once. We were going out of town and we were like, oh, you know what? Let's just turn the air off. We'll be fine.
We came home. It was 95 degrees in the apartment.
Everything had turned sour. The refrigerator was like, no.
Don't turn off the well. If you live in Arizona, don't turn off the
AC in the summertime when you leave.
Yeah,
for like a week.
No,
just leave it like a reasonable temperature.
Yeah,
because you come back and you're like, what happened to our house? You know, the walls were sweating. It was just crazy.
The walls were sweating.
The apples were cooking.
Ugh.
The oranges were popping. We had popcorn, and because we left the corn out.
Okay, stop. But anyways, to answer your so we went the long route, but
we took the long way home.
He prefers countertop. I actually do too, but I think I never really thought about it when we moved here, and I would just put it in the refrigerator out of habit.
I used to buy whipped butter because I like it soft. But the problem with whipped butter is they have chemicals to make it whippable.
Well, you know what I do, right? When I use butter, remember, I like if we're gonna do sourdough toast or something, I melt the butter and then pour it over
in the microwave.
No, I melt the butter on the stove. I don't use the microwave to melt the butter.
Well, I like the creaminess of butter when you smear it across the bread, and the nooks and crannies to hold the melted butter. That's how you do it. You smear it across. And then once you get a nice good smear,
and you bite.
Yeah. And then you have that buttery, sourdoughish flavor in your mouth, and it rolls off your tongue. And you're like, oh my God, this is so good. And the next thing you know, you've ate all the sourdough bread and your meal is still sitting there because you forgot.
And you ate the carbs first, and that's why your blood sugar is high. You got to eat the protein and healthy fats first.
Okay, nutritional therapist.
A man of taste.
A man of taste. That's right. I like my butter. You know, I like it. If I don't put it out early enough, I'm mad because I want it soft.
Well, normally
and subtle.
I put it out for you.
Like a baby's bottom.
Do you notice that I leave it out for you? Because you wake up like a couple of hours later than I do.
Well, because you wake up at the crack of ass. I mean,
did you just say the A word?
Yes. Oh, you said the S word.
I know, but I kind of didn't finish it though.
Yeah, I heard the whole word.
Oh. Well, I mean, waking up at the crack of A. 7 o'clock is not waking up at the crack of A. They use butter
at the Folsom Street Fair.
Oh gosh.
How does ghee? I cooked with ghee for the first time.
It's ghee. How does ghee fit into this?
I love ghee.
Ghee is a good alternative. Ghee doesn't have milk, so ghee is a good alternative for people that are sensitive to milk. Ghee is also very good to cook with. It's good high heat. If you use high heat, it's good for it. So clarified butter, basically.
Well, I've been working all day though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was shooting earlier today, and then I took the photographer I had with me home, and then we came back here, and then I brought all the gear back in the house, and then I set up for this. So,
yeah, we went from one. I came from the fair and dropping off my mom, or the festival, and I had fun and ate good food, and came home, and then you were working all day.
And I still got to encode all the video I shot.
When do they need it by?
Well, I got to encode it first, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
They when I finish encoding it.
Got it. Good.
Got it. If it's understood, could you stop screaming and looking hard? I got a great big bodyguard.
Yeah, avocado oil is good. Avocado oil has omega-9, so it's really good. It's a really good healthy fat. Olive oil is also good too. So, I mean, if you don't like to use butter, olive oil and avocado oil is good. I can't remember though. I think I usually don't cook on high heat, so I can't remember if avocado oil or olive oil, which oil. I think olive oil needs to be a little bit closer to medium heat, and avocado oil can withstand higher
heat. Welcome Jeff Don Briscoe, who joined us on Twitch.
Hi, Jeff Don Briscoe.
I see it here, but I didn't see him pop up there. So thank you, Don. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Yeah, we're good. All right. I'm just checking to see who joined us.
Everyone's giving us restaurant recommendations now. So John says, topics today, Folsom Street Fair, fish and chips, butter, oil. avocado oil. Betty Veronica says Gunter's in South City on El Camino across the street from C's. What's Gunter's? Have you heard of Gunter's?
Gunter's is okay. Who's going to Gunter's?
No, Betty Veronica says Gunter's in South City on El Camino.
So, no disrespect, and maybe clean up their act, and I use that word loosely. But back in the day when I was doing stories about the rating system for food, and most people don't realize, but there's supposed to be a rating system in San Mateo County and different counties to show you how they did for the health department. And those displays are supposed to be prominently displayed so you can easily read them. But what I found is most restaurants don't display their codes, and a lot of times
is this the letters or their numbers?
I gotta look at it because they keep changing it.
Okay.
But Gutner's was one of them that hid their thing in the back, or however you pronounce it. And I looked it up online because I went and said, "Hey, interesting restaurant. Where's your health code thing?" "Oh, we never got one." "Oh, everybody got one." So it turns out that they had failed.
Ooh.
So rather than
how long ago was
this?
That?
Was years ago.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's changed or not.
Hopefully.
But there are a few restaurants that went out of business that I hit up that and these were high-end restaurants.
Do you remember that health inspector?
Oh, yeah.
No, I wasn't there, obviously, but the health inspector that saw you?
Yeah, I freaked out. So one day I was at an event, and believe it or not, the health inspector, what?
Gunther's and Bayside Cafe were owned by two brothers. Bayside Cafe, that's where Bayside Cafe is the one that's on top, right? Of the 3rd Street Bayshore, where they meet, right? Near the freeway entrance?
Yeah. What was I saying before you cut me off?
I'm sorry. The health inspector.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So every festival has a health inspector that shows up.
Every festival?
Every festival.
Okay.
Because if you're cooking food, you have to meet certain health food standards. So I went to a church event, and this is how I found out this. The health inspector showed up, and he's walking around with a thermometer, and they were doing a barbecue cookout. It was a barbecue cook-off. Who cooked the best ribs, blah, blah, blah. He walks in with a thermometer to make sure everything's the right temperature, to make sure the food's being kept right. And he sees me, and he's like, and you see his eyes get really big, right? Because now he doesn't know what to do. Because he's coming in to check people, and here I am sitting there trying to enjoy myself. And people don't understand that I'm not always looking for bad behavior.
Right.
My whole life I don't wake in the morning and go, "Oh, look at these Cheerios. I think these Cheerios are behaving badly. I think I'm going to pour them out and ask them."
People think you're legit always working.
People don't think I'm legit. My whole life has been, "Oh, who's behaving badly?" When I even tried to get the place I'm at, the guy was like, "Where's your cameras?" I'm like, I'm just trying to find a house. I don't really. So he's like all freaked out because I'm there, not knowing that I'm not really there to do a story. I'm just there trying to enjoy some friends. And so he can't function because I'm there and he thinks that I'm watching what he does. And if he messes up, then I'm going to put him on TV. Now, I like the fact that I can put the fear of God in some people, but that's not my whole focus in life, is to walk around and point out bad behavior. But I've created a monster of myself where everybody assumes. I go to funerals, who's behaving badly? Really?
Yeah, he'll go to church with me and people will come up and be like, "Hey, who's behaving badly?" And I'm like, I think he's just at church.
Yeah, I'm just me right now because it's so hot in here. Whew,
Oh yeah, because you're on fire.
Yeah, I'm like, what is it?
You're on fire in the church.
Why is it so hot in here? Woo. Did you see that video the other day though? The woman, I posted a video of a girl who went to her first communion.
Oh yeah, and she went to town.
She went
for broke.
She didn't go for broke. That's a different analogy.
Oh.
I said she took it to the head.
Oh, took it to the head.
So
yes.
she took the.
She went for broke.
The commission. What do you call it?
The communion. There's the communion and the communion
and the blood of God and the blood of Christ. So the blood of Christ. Okay, when I grew up in the hood,
just tell the story.
No, when I grew up in the hood, the blood of Christ for me was grape juice. We never had real wine. So we come out here and they have real wine. So they give the girl some real wine, and she doesn't just go. She goes. And even the priest is like, okay. Hello.
Yeah.
But I remember once I went and they had it right in front of me. The person in front of me drank it all. And then the person after that goes, I don't know what to do. He drank all the wine.
Do you think we'll ever get back to that place? Because I don't see us.
No one wants to share a cup. You know, we'll share a joint.
People
will share a joint in a heartbeat, but they won't share a cup of wine together.
Well, we used to.
Only at church.
At church, we used to. But I'm saying, do you think that will go back to?
See you later, John.
Bye, John. William says, Stanley, I'd gladly pay you to catch me doing something bad and put it on TV.
Oh, I caught wait. I caught my own daughter doing something wrong. And I have it on video.
What? Today?
Yep. I'll let you hear the audio.
And William says maybe at the Folsom Street Fair.
Let's hear the audio. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to post this later, but you can hear the audio. Hold on. This is my daughter, my 19-year-old.
So tell me about your parking experience.
Oh my goodness. Well then, I parked in a red zone, and I parked 18 inches away.
So you're behaving badly?
Okay. Can you let me finish?
Oh.
I parked in a red zone, and I parked 18 inches away from the curb. So I got a $175 ticket.
So what'd you learn from that ticket?
Not to park in a red zone.
Oh, whose fault was that?
The park rangers.
Oh, wow, the park rangers.
So this conversation came up because she works at a Olive Garden. And the only way I can see her is to go eat at Olive Garden because she's so busy. She don't have time to come see Daddy. So I have to go to Olive Garden and order food like a normal person eat. So then I said, she was talking about how she was doing on tips. And I said, okay, great. So you did good on tips. I'm proud of you. But as nature would have it, and the forces of the evil, that the minute you make money, somebody got there saying, you need to pay us some money. And she goes, oh, I know that too well. And I go, why? She goes, well, I got a ticket. I said, for what? $175. What'd you do? She goes,
that's a lot of money.
So apparently the parks in Oakland or wherever she was in the East Bay don't play. So she got a $175 ticket because she parked in the red zone and 18 inches from the curb.
Wait, so she parked. So she was hella far away.
So she was blocking the roadway.
Oh,
so
wow.
She got a parking ticket for impeding traffic and for being in the red zone. $175. I said, you know what? It's your fault. You learned it. I'm not. And you go, are you gonna pay her ticket? Nope. I didn't park in the red zone.
Wow. Okay, catching up on the chat. Oh, wait, Betty Veronica said something earlier that was funny. Funeral, who's behaving badly? Stanley Roberts points to the casket.
I said, well, he's not, clearly.
Oh, wow. Daria Folsom Street Fair. Ooh. Betty, you too much. Betty said that one. She says, okay, I'm cutting myself off of caffeine for the rest of the night.
Wow.
Yeah, that one was bad, Betty.
Wow.
Driver on the 141 bus as I was getting on and someone was behaving badly. Turn on the camera. That Jeanette said that. Bill Van Ram, when I was an altar boy at St. Finbar, we'd sneak big sips of wine when we were in the sacristy. Ooh.
I remember when I was young and I used to sip some of it. I remember I got so drunk as a teenager. I was a skate guard at Garden Skate Roller Rink in Camden. And I never heard of Slow Gin Fizz. Didn't know what it was, but it tasted so good. So I had a sip of a Slow Gin Fizz. And then I had another sip. And then I had another sip. And
How old were you?
I don't know, but I remember the fifth sip. I remember waking up on a bench inside of a room throwing up.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
And you were a teenager, you said?
I was probably about 16.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was toe up from the floor. But I remember though that skating rink taught me the importance of English and spelling. So they were going to have a Rapper's Delight Festival, but the people who wrote it didn't know how to spell.
So they didn't spell.
Wait. So we start getting these phone calls, right? Is it true? You got to have a Rapper's Delight?
Oh my God. No.
So instead of Rapper's Delight, they wrote Raper's Delight. And it was these phones were ringing up the hook. Is it true you got to having a Raper's Delight?
Oh my God, that's horrible.
I'm like, what? Yeah. And so I went and grabbed it. I didn't just for the record, I didn't make the poster. I did not make the poster. And I never noticed it until someone brought it to our attention that they spelled rappers and rapers instead. They missed They missed a P.
They missed another P.
Yeah.
It's 2 P's.
I know. They missed a P.
They missed a P.
Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, imagine you getting a poster. But I remember though when I first made We Ate There, and I had a guy design it for me, and then it's supposed to be Chef's Corner, and then one of the reporter goes, "Why do you have a Chief's Corner?" I'm like, "What?" They go, "It says Chief's Corner." I'm like, "Are you guys gonna have Indian Chiefs on there?"
Oh wow!
I go, "Oh, the web guy got that one wrong." I didn't. You know how you don't catch it?
Yeah.
It didn't. The site wasn't live yet. It was still being built. And to be fair, he was the one who gave us the idea of the number 8 with the bite mark.
The bite mark. Yeah.
2 donuts with the bite mark, which was a great thing. But he goes, "Why does it say Chiefs?" You know.
And you're supposed to be you're supposed to write the Chief's Corner?
No. Chef's Corner.
Oh, Chef's Corner, I mean.
It was supposed to be written by a chef.
By a chef, yeah.
Yeah, we showed their recipe and we give
So instead of having a chef write it, did you go and find a chief to write it?
Yeah, we found a chief. Yeah, exactly. From the Ohlone tribe.
Oh, when I'm thinking like police chief or something.
No, we're thinking about Indian chiefs. Oh, the days of, it's funny though, because one letter wrong can change a whole sentence.
Oh, yeah, it could.
And I've seen some really bad writing sometime, and you go, "Well, did they really write that?" And you go, "Oops, it was a typo."
It's kind of like when sometimes I look at your posts first.
Don't throw me under the bus again.
I'm not.
You've already reached your limit of throw me under the bus for one day.
But the bus
is very
The bus is very long.
I know, and you keep backing up over me.
I'm not driving the bus.
I know, that's the bad part. You're pushing it, which means it's a slow and painful.
All right.
Paper cuts.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you're on YouTube.
If you're on YouTube, thumbs up. If you're on Instagram, we can't see us, so you won't be able to do anything. Thumbs up everywhere you go. We love you guys. We do appreciate it.
William says the bus comes often. Okay.
Yeah, and the bus comes often, and it runs over me and it doesn't just run over me. It's like it inches over me slowly until all my innards come out of my ear and my nose. Yeah.
All right. I'm done for the night.
I've seen public misspell
where the L was dropped. I've seen that too, actually. I have seen that too.
Yeah, I've seen it on Twitter. It's like, yeah, I'm going to have a pubic discussion. I'm like, and you know me.
Oh my God.
Okay, if someone writes, I'm going to have a pubic discussion, and I see that, I'm going to jump all over it. And it's like, because then I don't have that switch that says don't say it.
You don't.
I don't. Everybody has that little switch that says, they call it tact. Mm-hmm. I don't have that switch. And so.
You know what? I don't have a switch on. Laughing.
Correcting people.
No. Oh, well, that too. But I just laugh.
I used to have people do like this to me. Like, put your arm down. Mm-hmm. So I'll be talking, and they knew. They already read the room. They know what's coming up. And you see them go like this. Like,
really?
Don't say it, because we know you're about to say it. Because it was coming. It was like. You stupid. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If you don't want to know the truth, don't ask me, because I will tell you the truth with a deadpan look on my face.
Yep.
And mean every second of it. Or I can joke about it, but sometimes the joke has some real meaning to it. Because I don't know, it's because I'm trying to be better at it, but I'm not, I mean, I'm the kind of guy that if a cop pulled me over, I would say something and they'd probably get me in trouble. Like, well, I didn't mean to say it, but it's out there now. And I hope they laugh. But if you don't have, and I have people who don't have a sense of humor, and I say something and they're like, and
We've seen that before.
And you're going, don't mind him. I'm like, no, I'm just telling the truth. And the truth will set you free. It's just me.
This is why I love this guy. One of the very many reasons why I love him.
So if you ask me a question, don't be upset if I give you the answer you're not looking for.
Oh, yeah, I know. You always give me the answer I'm not looking for.
Yeah, I mean, she's okay.
Okay, to be fair, let's not.
No, to be fair, you do give me baited questions.
Baited?
Yeah. In other words, there's no right answer.
Oh yeah. Hey, do I look? No, I'm just kidding.
Like, hey, does this dress? Should I wear this dress or this dress? And no matter what dress I pick, she'll wear the opposite. So I usually pick the dress I don't like the most and say wear that one because I know she'll wear the other one. Yep. It's a given.
Okay, well, now that I know that.
Yeah. Now I'll switch it up, though. See? Hit that switch. Oh, speaking of hitting a switch. So I was driving through in San Francisco today. I guess stop signs don't exist anymore.
Stop signs didn't exist yesterday when I was driving here and when I was driving in Pacifica.
Oh, my goodness.
Nobody would let me go for my turn. Everyone just kept going and I couldn't go. I was my turn. Why did people run the stop signs?
They just run it.
Or they don't give you your turn?
No, it wasn't even a turn. It was like I pull up and the car just comes blowing right through it. Oh, I mean, if I had been 2 feet up, I would have been T-boned.
Yeah.
And the guy, and I was talking to Mike, and Mike was my photographer, and he says, yeah, it's terrible over here. No one ever stops. And they put up these, every time they put up the speed bumps to slow people down.
People just speed up?
They just speed up. They slow down for the speed bump, but then they run the stop sign.
People run the stop sign over near us. And earlier, some guy almost ran the stop sign in South San Francisco.
I like, Bill Van Ram.
Yep. Does this make me look fat?
The funny thing is you said that, and that was what I was going to say. Hey, does this dress make me look fat? And I'll say no. Oh, the fat makes you look fat.
One time I asked him, I go, man. No, I didn't ask him. I go, man, I feel like I'm getting fat. And he goes, yeah, but you're sexy fat. And I was like, that's not the right answer.
See, don't be fishing for me because you'll catch a.
I won't catch a fish. I'll catch a shark.
You'll catch a case. All right. Where are we now?
We're at, what do you mean, where are we? On the chat?
Are you catching up on all the questions?
Yes, I caught up. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, wait. Betty Veronica says, oh, San Mateo, Oceanic, good place. Their awning has a typo, Mandrain Cuisine. Oh, Mandrain. Yeah. That sounds like that's up right up your alley.
No, I posted it a long time ago. It's
Mandrain.
Mandrain. You go in there and they just drain you.
Wait, is it still a typo, though?
I hope not.
I mean, how long can you keep that up for?
You paid for it.
Mandrain.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Mandarin, but they have Mandarin.
It's supposed to be, Mandarin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandarin. What? What do you think I want to say? Vietnamese?
Yes, like you just said.
She gives me grief because I can't pronounce.
There are 2 words he can't pronounce very well: Vietnamese, and Mandarin. You say Mandarin. It's Mandarin.
Okay. Another one I can't pronounce.
Specific.
No, ceramic. I couldn't for a long time.
Ceramic.
When I read it, I would I couldn't say it. Save my life. Ceramic, yes.
And you can't say specific either.
You
always say Pacific.
I say specific.
Well, now you're saying it because I pointed it out.
He's still riding his bus over me.
No, I'm not.
You said you gave up.
No, I didn't.
You didn't give up?
We started talking about what you can't pronounce, and I was just agreeing.
Yeah. No matter what you give as a man, it's the wrong answer.
You lose. Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like she always.
Okay.
Okay.
No, are you trying to throw me under the bus?
No, because you would go to the store for 10 minutes and come back and go, did you miss me?
No, I did not. Not for 10 minutes. I asked you that today because we didn't see each other all day. And I said, did you miss me?
And I'm like, I didn't have a chance to miss you.
Oh.
I love when you missed me, but you call me every hour on the hour.
I didn't call you every hour today.
All right. My phone says different.
I did not call you today.
So I'm going to say this real quick. That
you could be any. Oh, go ahead.
You could be anywhere today you wanted to be. But instead, you chose to be here with us. And we appreciate that. And just for everybody who's watching who says they watch us on our podcast every single Sunday, that you're not here participating, but you still watch. This is not my daughter.
I am not his daughter.
So let me show you what my daughter looks like.
We don't even look alike. How can I be your daughter?
No, wait,
we don't
it gets
look
better.
alike.
It gets better. So this is my daughter's look she gives me when I said something that she doesn't like. That's the look she gives me. See, that's the look she gives me. Like, what the hell did you just say? So, and she has that look all the time. I watch, and I thank you for doing that. For watching and participating, Jeanette. We love that fact. And you've been with us forever, even though you left us for a while. We're glad you're back. So, why do you have to hit me back?
Why does it hurt?
Tit for tat.
Hey, look. Oh, never mind.
So, basically, we've met people who say this exact words. Oh my God, I watch your show every Sunday, and your daughter is so beautiful. Not my daughter. Not my daughter. And then when they go, one day, twice they met my daughter, they go, oh, your wife is so beautiful. Not my wife. This is my daughter. I can't keep up, but they look so much alike. No, they don't. They look nothing alike. That's like when you shave your head bald and people go, what'd you do different? Did you lose weight?
Oh, there was a guy today at the festival that was wearing a shirt that said just another sexy bald man. And at the bottom it said Universal Studios. And I was like, oh, I got to get Beeb that.
That's from whatchamacallit, Beeb.
From where?
The Minions.
Oh, okay. Well, I got to
That's the man, the guy with the weird nose.
I got to get you one of those. Oh, you sexy bald man.
I saw a guy look like him in real life.
Okay, but you're a sexy bald man, Beebs.
No. So you know what I'm going to start doing when people say, if this was my daughter, could I grab her ass like this?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you got one of those special kind of families, huh? No, it's not. And then they go, oh, they look so much alike. It's like a splitting image. I'm like, you're thinking of the same person. Diane is this one person. Brooke is a different person. Rebecca is a different person. They're not the same, people. So stop trying to have a conversation with us if you don't know who we are.
William says you should give Diane a big kiss on the lips right after they call her your daughter.
I know. I'm going to grab her ass next time. If this is my daughter, could I really grab her ass like this? Yeah, we want to keep it in the family so we can have little kids that... Never mind. So, yeah, so it's crazy because Diane, she reacts automatically. Oh, your daughter's so beautiful. And then she puts her head on my shoulder and like... And then one lady, I kid you not, she was like, I watch you guys all the time. And I love your daughter. She's so beautiful. And I'm like this, it's not my daughter. I'm trying to give her a heads up. It's not my daughter. It's not my daughter. And I'm trying to tell her, yeah, I love your daughter. That's not my daughter. And then she said, okay, I'm going to say it again loud so that you can't understand a whisper. This is not my, oh, I'm so embarrassed. Well, you could have stopped when I told you in your ear the first 3 times. And then Diane gets mad at me. She goes, oh, well, you just, okay, so up front then you need to say that, hey, this, because one guy we ran into at Target.
I don't get mad at you.
No, you know what I'm saying. When I'm saying get mad. She's like, well, next time just say, this is my wife. Instead of just saying, this is Diane. Because they automatically assume I'm your daughter. I'm like.
Or just say, this is my loving, I don't know. You could say whatever. I don't know.
I can't make people change their mind. And so at some point she goes back and says, well, you know.
You could just say, this is the lady that I'm, never mind. Never mind.
I'm losing my, hey, look, Mark, I'm not even pronounce your name. I lost my faith in humanity a long time ago when I met people and they're like, oh, I know you. 7 on your side, behaving badly. Yeah. Stanley on your side.
No, but I love it when you're like, oh, this is not my daughter. And they're like, but you look so young. And I'm like.
And then I say, you see that gray hair? And you're like, why do you have to point out my gray hair? Well, I'm trying to give them a hint. Yeah, that why would my daughter have gray hair?
Gray hair doesn't do me any good, Beep. I have like no wrinkles on my face yet.
And then they're like, I'm so sorry that I called your daughter. I should call her your daughter. I'm like, it's okay. Because 5 minutes from now, I'm supposed to go do the same thing. And like I said, they're the ones that go, I watch you all the time on TV. I haven't been on TV in 5 years.
So maybe they don't watch us all the time.
No, they don't.
Because if they watch us all the time, they would know.
Well, you would think they would know. You would think they would know, but they don't. So there you go. All right. So as I was saying before we were.
Before you went on your rant.
Yeah. So yes, no big deal. Malik is just German equivalent to the English of the English Mike. I missed something.
No, his name.
Oh, Oh, I got it.
Oh wait, and it's not Malik Beeb. It's Mike.
Oh, it's Mike.
M-A-I-K.
Oh, okay. First of all, it's very small letters. It's green, and I
What
can't.
did you call him?
I don't know what to say.
I think you said Malik. That's why he's saying no big deal. Mike is.
No, I said I can't pronounce your name.
Oh, Betty Veronica. The T-shirt that says "Not my daughter." You know what I thought about actually having him wear? Like he would wear a shirt that's says what do you call it? What did I say your shirt was gonna say? Now I forgot.
Thank you.
But my shirt was gonna say "Not his daughter" and have an arrow pointing at him.
Now this shirt, just for the record, the reason I'm wearing this in the first place because yesterday I had a guy on that had a shirt on that said "We the People." And I said, ooh, I want that shirt. How can I find that shirt? And Diane goes, you know, you already have a shirt that says We the People? I go, no, I don't. She goes, yeah, you do. And so she gives me this shirt and goes, this is the shirt. And I never noticed that it said We the People in the shape of an AR-15 until today. Now, some people...
I knew that the first time you got the shirt.
It was a gift. And I got it from the gun store.
You in for the night.
What's that say?
Handcrafted We the People holsters, American made.
Okay, so I got it from a holster store.
Wait, William says Stanley secretly loves that he's dating a woman who looks so young that people think she's his daughter.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Do you secretly love that?
No. Well, apparently you and I walk around. I grab my daughter's ass. Apparently.
No. What?
When we're together, we're holding hands. You give me a kiss. Oh, it's so sweet. They're such a tight family. He says, you know, I saw them French kissing about 5 minutes ago.
No, babe, you're not understanding what?
What?
Did you understand what that said?
Yes, I know what he said.
Okay.
He said that I walk around with a younger woman that they're calling you my daughter. I get it.
No, you secretly love that you're dating a woman who looks so young that people think she's his daughter.
I got it, what he said. Your thing is going crazy. Read it.
What thing is going crazy?
New messages.
Everyone says, I think William is right.
No, because she gets, oh, I can't believe it. Why? And then she goes back, you know why? Because when you were in LA, you never put me on your social media, so now they think I'm your daughter. And that's not it.
Could be part of it.
People are just, there's no faith in humanity anymore. Nobody cares. Nobody pays attention to details.
Okay.
Everybody just focuses.
It's okay. Betty Veronica says, is that a Second Amendment shirt?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we the people.
We're changing the subject now.
No.
We're going to sign off because we've been on for 85 minutes. That is an hour and 25 minutes. So we are going to sign off now, and you're going to go and eat some good watermelon, and I am going to go and get ready.
That sounds racist.
No, we love watermelon. It's in season. Who cares if that's a stereotype? But yeah, watermelon's good.
One day I took a picture.
My mom likes watermelon, and she's not black. So
remember the one day when we were in Arizona and you
fried chicken?
No, you cleaned you rearranged the refrigerator, and I took a picture of it, and I showed you how nice and neat it was. And of course, someone goes, "Oh, look, here's Popeye. Here's fried chicken and watermelon." And I was like, you know what?
Oh, we have Popeyes in there?
It was Popeye. No, it was not Popeyes. What was the other one?
Oh, Crispy Crunchy.
Crispy Crunchy.
Yeah.
And there was a watermelon in there. And he goes, and somebody tweets, "Oh, look, it's fried chicken and watermelon." It's just so typical. I'm like, I hate people. I really do sometimes.
I mean, you know what? Let them think what they think. Watermelon is really good. I enjoy watermelon.
I want a 40 right now.
And my mom enjoys watermelon too.
Can you go pick up a 40?
No. Jeanette says, William says he complains, but he loves it. Dang, William is throwing you under the bus and rolling over you several times.
I tell people that she's older than me and they believe it.
Okay, no, only one person did. Only one person kind of questioned it. If anyone believes that I am older than you, then they must not have good vision. Jeanette says Stanley would have a fit in last week. Stanley would have fit in last week here in Albuquerque wearing that shirt when they had gun protests. I read it. No, I was about to say Stanley would have had a fit.
Oh, by the way, speaking about gun protests. So the judge out here, Benito's, throughout remember how all the bad guys have high capacity magazines and the good guys can't have them because it's illegal.
Mm-hmm.
So he threw it out into that you can't ban high capacity magazines, but they keep going back to court over and over again with this one. I don't really have an opinion on it, but I do know the bad guys have magazines that are like, long magazines with hundreds of rounds. And all they allowed to have, if you're a regular good law-abiding citizen, is 10 rounds. How are you going to fight if you get into a situation with someone who has 100 rounds and you have 10? I don't know how the movie ends, but I haven't seen the movie, but I know how it ends.
But just so we're clear, there are no magazines that actually contain 100 rounds.
Yes, there are.
For real?
Yes,
For what?
They're called drums.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So you put little drums, and some of them have double drums, and you plug it up to a handgun or a rifle.
Wow.
And it fires more than, you got some that have more than 100 rounds. So, yes, I have to admit, the first couple of times I watched you, I thought, Dan, where's your older daughter? My oldest daughter is in Spain. So if we had Rebecca here, she would not even get in front of the camera because she doesn't.
She sat with us once.
Yeah, but she didn't say anything.
In Arizona, I think.
She just sat there and stared like this.
We've had Brooke on too.
We had Brooke, who was my talking frog.
We had my mom,
who didn't say much.
Brooke she took my place.
Yes.
She wasn't, but did she do it with sitting next to us?
She sat behind us.
She did it when we were. Yeah. I was here too. Okay, yeah.
The gunman phone still beeping over.
Me and you don't even look alike, though.
Doesn't matter.
It's because we're black.
No, I'm not black. I don't know about you.
Wait, what? You're not black?
Okay, so we're going to wrap this up because we read the room and we know that people are tired of hearing us.
Yeah, we read I read the room 4 minutes ago and I said, all right, we've been on for 85 minutes. We gonna go.
I know. We have so much stuff to talk about in so little time.
So much stuff, so little time. Oh, wait, what's next Sunday? October 1st. Oh my gosh, we'll see you guys in October.
I know. It's almost almost 2 months from Halloween Christmas now.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be Halloween next month.
Oh no. Then that's gonna be Thanksgiving, which we'll skip and go straight to Christmas.
Oh my gosh. I better start buying Christmas presents.
I gotta start buying a turkey.
Oh my gosh, I better start cooking the turkey.
Oh my God. You gotta baste it.
I gotta make the stuffing.
Anyway, on that note, we're gonna say goodnight, guys. Because start making stuffing now. Maybe it'll be ready by Thanksgiving.
Okay, sounds good to me.
We are getting closer to be able to not. Oh, thank you, William, for the $10 super chat.
Thank you, William. We appreciate it.
Thank you. That's 2 cups of coffee, or 1 for me. What?
Anyways,
hey, you should be the tray. Costco had it on September 1st. They had Christmas stuff already.
Oh yeah, they did. Remember, Hobby Lobby had it starting in July.
Hobby Lobby's already running out of Christmas stuff.
Yeah, that was when we were in Arizona. And we were like, wait, why is there Christmas stuff in July?
And then we come there in December and it's all gone.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's right. All right, guys. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We thank you guys.
Thanks for spending time with us on this Sunday evening.
You could have been anywhere, but you were here.
And we appreciate it.
And wherever you eat, enjoy it. Remember, have a cup of warm water in the morning with some lemon.
And unrefined sea salt.
And unrefined sea salt.
And I'm going to have some watermelon after I sign off.
We couldn't put the Christmas stuff out 2 weeks ago. Good night, Chuck. Everybody say good night so we know who's here. So we say good night to everybody.
Good night,
good night,
everyone.
Chuck. Good night, Jeanette. I'm going to keep saying good night until we run out of good nights. Good night, William. Good night, Bill Van Ram.
Good night, Betty.
Good night, Betty Veronica. Who else are we missing? All the newbies, if you're here, type good night so we can say good night to you. I'm saying good night to everybody tonight. Adios. Be the same.
Paula.
Hey, where's you know who didn't show up tonight? We had a bunch of people who didn't show up tonight. Chris from Hong Kong, Stefan from Switzerland. We didn't have
Gabriel from Ohio.
And you know who had been back ever since is goodbye, Mike. I want to be like Mike.
Oh, you have to go to work now? Mike, where are you located?
Sounds like another country. That name, like German, maybe in Germany. Which of you payment services charge you the least amount? So, William, the actual cup of coffee one is the least amount. But here's a different thing you can do now. It's if you go to my social media accounts, you can find it. I actually have a way now to you can donate and get depending if you want to do a large donation for the nonprofit, you can actually go on there and donate. And instead of clicking the percentage, just go down to below and says other and put 0%. And that money is 100% tax deductible. So
nice.
And he's in Germany. I knew it. Well, hello there, Lord Frieza.
Have a good work day, Mike.
So so the another way to do it is Venmo is another way to do it as well. But everyone some another gets money some kind of way to run their business. And I say this because we're doing okay.
Lord Frieza, we're about to sign off and you over here showing up. No, I'm just kidding. Well, we actually are about to sign off, but hello to you. We're doing great. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope you're doing. Oh, there you go. I'm not as lit up anymore.
You lit.
You had that over there the whole time?
Oh yeah. We have a new light system.
We could have lowered the light. We could lower the light. Yeah, there you go.
No light or some light. There we go. So I have full control now. Mixer, light switcher, dimmer, microphone, my daughter.
And this is why people get confused, because you keep going back and actually saying that.
All right, people. She is not my daughter. I hire her to come here and do this live thing every day. And then she walks around with me every day.
Okay, good night, guys. We'll see you on the 1st of October.
So I'm working on my website. I started a GoFundMe campaign as well. Oh, well, good luck with your GoFundMe. What are you trying to GoFundMe for? And she is your daughter's best friend. Yes. They do get along very well. Surprisingly well. Matter of fact, so well,
we team up against him.
So well that when Christmas comes, she gets all the gifts. I get battle shits. Not joking. I'm making it up.
Okay, Beep. That was a one Christmas.
Okay.
You usually get a gift card that actually.
Good night, Massa.
Usually get a gift card that doesn't.
Yeah.
That you can't actually touch.
Yeah. I'm the stepchild of the daddies. Yeah, but it's okay. I still love them. It's not about the gifts. But we're going to say good night now.
Good night. We'll see you guys next week.
I'm trying to raise funds to improve my small business. So here's a question I have for you, and we're going to go. You know that that GoFundMe has a business version now. So if you want to do your business, you can go through that, and they focus on mostly business stuff. So try that again. I want to also get my cat rescue organization up and running again. So good luck with that. My nonprofit is based out of Wyoming because they have a better tax law. They have better laws there for if you're running a company. So that's what I do. So look into it if you want to. Anyway, so we enjoy it. I'm going to start some music so you know we're about to wrap this up. Can you hear the music?
No.
Good. How about now? So we thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Thank you for all.
Have a good night. You guys have a really great week, and we'll see you in October.
You'll see us on October.
We'll see you next month.
And yes.
This music is whack, yo.
I love this music. It's ambience.
Is this the song you had on last week?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for listening to Millennial Boom with Diane Faith and Stanley Roberts. Millennial Boom and Reasons Why Aliens Will Never Invade Earth and Caught Misbehaving videos are made possible through viewer donations. Check out www.linktree.com/MrBadleyTV to see how you can help. See you next week.